Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with a Honkai Star Rail video, and this is, as you can say from the title, I'm going to talk about this game in details after playing it for 15 days, and I'm also going to give you my revised opinion about this game, show you my account, and talk about how much I progressed and everything, all that stuff. So alright, let's get into this. So here we go. As you can see, I've been playing this day for 15 days, and I think I have a basic grasp in what the game is about, and I think I can give a proper review of this. So first let me go to a place which is better. Let's go to the where? Let's go to the parlor car, yeah. And alright, so as you can see here, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to show you my account, give a little tour of my account, and no, wait a minute, I'm not sure if this song is copyrighted or not. Oh no, let me go someplace else. Okay, administrative district. I have the song on. I'm not even sure if it's copyrighted or not. Alright, I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to show you my characters, as you can see. Alright. Bronya is a character that I got in the what do you call it? The first 50 pulls that you usually got, that you get, and that 50 pulls you were supposed to get one 5-star character. So Bronya was the character I got, and yeah, I was quite happy because obviously I'm a Honkai Impact player. Getting Bronya was very nice, and she's very strong as a support character. And the next character that I got wasn't Zaire. I got Clara. Now, for Clara, I guess you could say Clara was a character I just got randomly. She spooked me. I was just pulling in the standard banner using the tickets. So she just came out within 30 rolls. So I just got her as a bonus. I'm quite happy. She's quite good, but I used to use her. Now I don't really use her that much. I'll probably use her in the future later on, but now I don't use her. Alright, and then the next character who obviously I got was Zaire. And oh my god, Bronya and Zaire together are crazy strong. They're just, ooh, they're amazing. And then obviously you can see this is the fire, Trailblazer. We've got Natasha. We've gotten Natasha for free. March 7th was already there. Serval was given for free. Susho, I got her in one of the pulls. I remember. Hook, I think they also give Hook for free or something. I don't remember, or maybe I got her. Quinke, I think that's how her name is pronounced. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. I don't use her, but I've gotten her. I think they also give her for free. Bella got her as well. Asta, I think they gave Asta for free, so yeah. Herta also is given for free. Tampo is also given for free, and Arlan. These are all the characters I've gotten. I still haven't gotten Tingyun. I really want her because she's very strong as a support character again. Now let us talk about the light cones. As you can see, my Sere has the Hunt. I was able to superimpose to 2. I'm going to superimpose to 3 in the next month when the Herta's shop will refresh, and I'll be able to get more of them. So this one's really good on her, as I've seen. It's perfect for her. Very nice. And yeah, so Bronya, you can see I've gotten this. I've gotten the battle pass, if you you can guess from this. And obviously this is the one you need to get. If you get the battle pass, this is the strongest one for now, and I feel like this is perfect for Bronya. Now if I get Tingyun, I'll probably put this on her. We'll see. The Trailblazer, I think they gave this for free. I'm not exactly sure, this light cone. Natasha, this one I got a lot, so I was able to superimpose it to 3, so I've just put this on her. Clara's just a random one. I don't really use her that much. So March, I had this one on her. Several, this one I remember getting this in the little event that we had in Hoyo Lab. I got this one from there. This one I think I also got in one of the rolls. Yeah, and there's nothing else. I think no other light cones. Yeah, I don't remember there are any other light cones. Alright, so obviously the main 2 ones is this one, the Hunt, this one, the Cruising in the Stellar Sea that I got, and this one. These 2 are like my strongest light cone, you could say, probably, and this one which I got from the battle pass. And yeah, still not got and haven't got any 5-star battle passes. Sorry, 5-star light coins. Alright, as for the relics, you could see, fortunately I was able to get, not this one, where's the other one? This one with the crit rate, I'm so thankful of this. Then these random ones I got, this one has a lot of critical damage, so I put this on her. I still haven't been able to get a good one for this one. I'll try to get more. And yeah, Sere, I've kind of put quite a few good ones on her. I'm still farming for them. I still haven't started on Bronya, kind of have started on the Trailblazer. Natasha, haven't really started much on them. And there you go, that's all the relics. So as you can see from my team consists of Sere, Bronya, Trailblazer, and Natasha. Obviously a very nice little team. Bronya supports Sere, makes her stronger as a DPS. Sere is obviously the speedy one, goes and kills the enemies. Trailblazer is the one who defends everyone, taunts the enemy, and Natasha is the one who heals us. So I feel like it's quite a balanced team. I quite like this team. I might later on, if I get Bailu, I might actually substitute Natasha for Bailu, and I don't know if someday I get Jeopard, I might substitute my Trailblazer for Jeopard, and it'll depend on what characters I get, what I do with my team. But for now, this team is quite good. So there you go. That was my little account tour. Most of the things I've already done, as you can see, you can probably see from here, most of the maps I've completed. There's a few things that I haven't done, which is, where's that one? The ones where you have to do these ones. These ones. I still haven't completed this. I'll probably complete these in the future. So I'll do these little by little. But other than that, everything has kind of been completed. You can see I have completed Gyro. I have completed this one as well, as you can see. Yeah, there it is. There's my little account tour. If you couldn't tell, my level is, okay, wait a minute. Oh no, sorry, not this. My level is 41. Kind of okay. I'm not really rushing this. I'm kind of taking my time with this. And yeah, the first few days I played it a lot. I just loved it so much. But there you go. That was my little account tour. 15 days account for Honkai Star Rail. Now, now that I've played it for 15 days, I think I can give a better review for this. And kind of, obviously, I'm going to compare this to Genshin because this has a lot of things that is common with Genshin. I'm going to talk about the things that I like about this game and the things that I feel like they need to kind of change, or maybe it might become a little bit troublesome in the future. Alright, so for the good points, obviously, one thing, I feel like this is very subjective. I'm the only one that probably likes it, and a few, handful of people, is that this game doesn't take all your time. It is a very casual game. Obviously, if you compare this with Genshin has this huge maps, and I'm the type of person who kind of tries to complete each and everything, try to go and look into each and every nook and cranny, try to find every treasure chest. So playing Genshin Impact was a time-consuming thing for me, and I'm very particular about exploring every place. So if I don't explore every place, I kind of get frustrated. I'm sure a few of you guys also have this type of thing. So for me, Genshin Impact was a very time-consuming thing, which I really especially the places where it was very huge. There's a lot of mountains to climb, places to go. I got too overwhelmed by it. So for people who don't want that, who want a very casual experience, this game is perfect for you because the map is very much like Honkai Impact. You don't really have places to explore, huge maps to explore. However, it's very linear. If you want a treasure chest, the treasure chest will be here. You can go and access it. And also in the map, as you can see, they kind of tell you how many treasure chests are there in this whole thing. And obviously you have the Hoyo, Hoyo, what do you call it? The Hoyo map, that thing in the app that you have. You can access that and find out all the treasure chests and all that stuff. So I really like that. Like I said, this is very subjective. A few people might not like this. who like Genshin Impact's way of like exploration and like like map size. Those people might not like this, but for me, I feel like this is I'm more like like accustomed to this. I like this a little bit more because it takes very less amount of time for you to explore. Like I completed almost like 1.5. Like I completed like 70% of the game in like 2 days or something. Like that's how linear and good, like short it was. So that's why I said this is subjective. For me, I'm quite glad about it. But yeah, I feel like majority of the people will be quite disappointed about this because people who are playing Genshin and came to this game might be a little bit disappointed with that. But for me, I'm happy, because it's so linear. That's number one. A few other things that I love about this game is just look at this place. I feel like this game was able to do a lot of things that Genshin hasn't still done. For example, characters actually move in this game. They don't just stand, like you can see a few people moving. Like where are they? Why is there not any people anymore here? That's when I'm talking about people moving. There's no people. Great. Oh, there they are. You can see. Anyways, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. People actually move in this game. They don't just stand and like just look at you. So it feels way more animated and very much nicer. I don't know, like at least that's what how it feels to me. One thing I have to say, like the character models are really, oh my, these little weird things as you can see. Okay, I feel like the character models are a little bit varied than Genshin's like like basic character models. Like I don't know, I feel like the characters actually look different from each other. So on that note, I'm very glad and very thankful that it looks better. Obviously, like I said, the map slices are like smaller. I'm sure that is the reason why they've been able to focus on sections that Genshin isn't able to focus because of this huge map size and huge gameplay. So these little things I feel like they're able to pay more attention to, and I'm quite glad about that. And I have to say the characters in this game, the actual character models look amazing. Like just look at these character models. Just look at these character models. I don't know, but in my opinion, if comparing it to Genshin, I'll say that I love Honkai's Star Rail's character models way more than Genshin's character models. Like especially the characters that you use, the gacha characters. Just look at them. Like it's just my opinion. I'm like it might be subjective again, but I enjoy it more. And yeah, so these two things I really love. Few more things. What else? Okay, the story. Yeah, the story is really nice. You know what? I got instantly hooked with the story. It's very interesting. And obviously it has a big lore behind it. This is in no way related to Honkai Impact. I was able to understand after playing this game. A few things you can kind of get references left and right. Welt is the Welt from Honkai Impact, I think. And that is the only thing common with Honkai Impact. Nothing else. Everything is different. This Bronya has no connection to our Honkai Impact Bronya. The Seirei here has no connection to Honkai Impact Seirei. Nothing. I thought they actually would have some kind of connection. But no, there isn't. So if you're new to this franchise, if you haven't played Honkai Impact, you can just jump into this. There won't be anything you won't understand. So yeah, the story, like I said, is very interesting. I really love Billowbox's story. So I'm waiting for the next part of the story, which is going to get unlocked. What's the name of the place? I always forget the name. This place, Zhangzhou Rufu. This place story is like in a cliffhanger, not cliffhanger, but it hasn't been completed. So I'm guessing the next patches will bring the rest of the things up. So yeah. Now, what other things do I like? The story I really like, obviously, these things that I talked about. Yeah, and all the other things are kind of like Genshin Impact, like most of the things, the mechanisms, like especially the gacha mechanics and everything, are very similar to Genshin. Now, okay, now there's another thing that I kind of like, which to talk about which I have to bring a few bad points out. So let me talk about the things that I'm not really sure about, and I don't really I was expecting something different, but it's the same as Genshin, so I'm a little bit disappointed. But it's not that much big of a deal because I'll talk about that. Why? First of all, the gacha. yeah, the gacha's completely similar to Genshin Impact. When I played it for the first time, you know, like the first video that I put out, I was confused as to if there's a 50-50 or not. I thought there wasn't a 50-50. You're going to get the character that you want, won't be any 50-50. Turns out there is a 50-50. Yes. And yeah, but obviously the pity system is the same as Genshin Impact's pity system, you know, and obviously the gacha currency, the amount you need is similar to Genshin Impact. And they give roughly the same amount of premium currency as they give in Genshin Impact, so that's kind of the same. So the gacha is mostly the same as Genshin Impact. And the relic system, as you can see, like I said, also same for the artifact system. Just like the artifact system, it is also quite the same. Like you can see here, like 5-star relics with the whole RNG inside of an RNG, you know, like this bad mechanic that I really hate, you know, like in Genshin artifact domain, it's basically RNG within RNG within RNG. That's basically what it is. When you go into the the artifact, the place where you have to farm for artifacts in Genshin Impact, there's two options that you have. There's one artifact, another artifact. You suppose you want this artifact. It's a 50-50 RNG whether you'll get it or not. Okay, let's say you get it. You get the artifact. Then comes which artifact will you get? This one, this one, this one, or this one? Again, RNG on that. You probably have these three, 50 of them, and you don't have this anyone. Don't have a proper this. You'll be screwed. It is all again, it's all RNG. Okay, turns out you did get a good good relics piece, and finally you have this one. Again, RNG. What stats will be here? Again, based on RNG. Alright, turns out you did get a good one. For example, where's the one? This one, which has crit rate, just what you wanted, you know. And for example, there's another thing that you want, which is probably crit damage increase as the sub effects. RNG on that as well. You're not sure whether you'll get it or not. So it's freaking RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG. That's what the artifact system in Genshin Impact is. Kind of similar here as well, if you think about it. Turns out there's two more. This one and this one. At first I was like, what the hell, there's two more artifact or whatever it is, like what the hell is that? But then I kind of got to understand the good thing in this is that the more artifact you have, the more you'll be able to get stats. So this one, for example, I was able to get quantum boost in this. So I feel like this is a kind of a good thing that you actually have 6 of them instead of 4. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's a better chance to get better stats, you know. So I'm not really that mad about the extra 2 slot of these, you know, I feel like it's going to help you out in the long run. You have to farm a little bit more, but you might help, it might help you out in the long run. But anyways, like I said, the artifact system is the same. Here it's called Relics and everything is the same. But still, I think this is a bit better than Genshin Impact. Why? Because this is a turn-based combat game. Here's the thing. In Genshin Impact, you actually have to just, you know, even if you're extremely OP, you have to play the game, and for people who don't really want to spend their time in grinding long, 1 hour, 2 hour for getting that proper artifact, you know, they're sick and tired of it. I feel like those people will be happy here because as far as I know, this game has an auto mode. I think so. I've never used it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this game has an auto mode. So just imagine when you are higher level enough, for example, you're level 90 or something, and you're too overpowered, you know, what you can do is just whip out your mobile phone, turn the game on, go to the domain or to the place, and just put it in auto mode, and let it farm on its own. That's what you can do, which is something that I think is going to help us out a lot, because I don't know, maybe you're doing something important and you have stuff to do IRL. All you need to do is just turn the game on and just put it in auto mode, and sometimes just click it so that it can continue. That's all you need to do. It's going to farm the artifact for you on your own. Obviously the resin system in Genshin, this one also has it, the stamina system, that will be a problem still. But still, at least you won't have to actually sit down and grind and grind and grind. You can just keep it in auto mode. Now, like I said, I'm not exactly sure if the auto mode is good or not, or if it even exists. I think it exists because I remember in the tutorial they kind of said that there's an auto mode. So based on the fact, like based on the based on the conclusion that the auto mode exists and it's a better, good one, I feel like this is a good thing. You'll be able to actually save your time and won't have to grind that much. You can just open your mobile, turn it on, and just press auto mode. It's going to do the farming on your own. I think so. So that is a good thing, and I feel like that's going to help us out a lot in the future. And this is the good thing about turn-based combat, like you can just do this. And so that's why I feel like the relic farming won't really be that much of a pain, unlike Genshin Impact. So I feel like the relic farming will be okay. It won't be that much of a big deal. Little by little, as we play more, we'll understand what to do. And when we'll be overpowered or fully max leveled, we can just easily complete the relic, the whole relic farming thing. And that's the good part. That's why I said it is a con. I said, this is one thing I hate about Genshin Impact is the relic or the artifact system. That is here as well. However, I feel like this is a good one, because you really won't have to spend much time in the relic system farming. So that's why for the relic system, I'm kind of in the neutral position. I still don't like the relic system, again, it's RNG on top of RNG, but at least it can be manageable. You can at least do stuff, not really, you won't really have to just sit there and just tirelessly grind. So there you go. That's the good, I guess you could say that's the good part of this thing. And the gacha, like I said, the gacha is the same completely. It's a Genshin gacha. Just gotta save and try to get the characters. I hate the 50-50 system in Genshin. Genshin has been very nasty to me. I only won the 50-50 2 times in my 2 years of playing Genshin Impact. I won it 2 times. There's only 2 times I won the 50-50 in Genshin Impact. I hate the 50-50 system in Genshin Impact with my very soul of the... you don't know how much I hate it because of that. It is here as well. However, the first 50-50 in this game, I kind of won it, so I'm kind of in a good mood. I'll probably lose it from here onwards and I'll get in a bad mood. So I still hate the 50-50 system. I don't know why the hell they introduced it here. Whatever. So yeah, in the gacha, the 50-50 system is probably the thing that I don't like. The relic system is okay, kind of neutral. Like I said, I explained what is okay. Another thing is the light cones. Now, obviously, the light cone is I guess you could say it's like the weapon system in Genshin. In Genshin, you roll for a weapon. In this game, you roll for a light cone. And I have to say, I don't know if they're going to change this in the future, but the stats in the light cones are roughly kind of the similar in most of them, like HP, attack, defense. There's nothing else. And maybe they'll change this in the future. However, the effects are different, and there's quite a few good light cones, and even in the 4-star category I can see. So the light cones are kind of nice, I like it. I don't know if I like it better than the weapon system, but yeah, it's okay, it's fine. So yeah, and that is it. I think there's not much else to talk about because everything is the same as Genshin Impact, with a few changes. Yeah, like I said, here obviously you have to just run around and attack the enemies, and then you get an advantage or disadvantage. There's the whole break system, which is kind of nice. I like the break system. You break the enemy's gauge, upper gauge, and then that type of thing. So yeah, the difficulty of this game, I feel like it's not that difficult. I played it. It's really not that difficult. If you make your characters properly and pay attention to what you should put on your character, what you shouldn't, you'll be able to go through this very easily. It's not that hard. It's very basic. So the difficulty is okay. I like the difficulty. It's nice. Even for beginner players, it's a very nice difficulty. I like it. And yeah, I think that is it. Was there anything else that I need to talk about? Oh, obviously the premium one, the what do you call that? The battle pass or whatever. same as Genshin Impact. In Genshin Impact, you get a weapon, 4-star weapon. Here you get a 4-star light phone. That is it. And a few extra stuff you get, you know, all that. So, yeah, that is it. Now, overall, I have to say, I like this more than Genshin. Because, like I said, for me, one of the things that really put me off from Genshin Impact is the time consumption, like, you know, like whole thing. Now, obviously, you can probably say that, oh, like, you can just do the main missions in Genshin Impact. It's not a big deal if you don't want to go through the different exploration and stuff. But like I said, I'm a type of person who wants to complete each and everything. It bothers me if I don't. But at the same time, you know, like, if it takes too much time, like, you know, like, that is also something that bothers me. So I feel like Honkai Star Rail is perfect for me, you know. You can complete and, like, you know, go to each and everything, explore every place. At the same time, it won't really take much of your time. I feel like Honkai Star Rail was actually made for me. It's like my type of player. So that's why I kind of prefer this a little bit more. Obviously the characters, we have the Honkai characters here as well. So I'm kind of a little bit biased, a little bit more over this, you know. Like because Bronya, Zere, all the characters are here from Honkai Impact. And maybe in the future we'll get to see some other recurring characters from Honkai. Who knows? But that is also a little bit reason for my bias. And yeah, overall, I kind of prefer this more than Genshin. A little bit more. And so there you go. That is it. That is my little review that I did. So, like, here's the good part of this. I'm going to summarize it. You know, the good part about this game is one thing is, like I said, the relic system seems you can actually kind of use it and you won't have to spend time. You can just put it in auto mode and it'll do the relic farming for you. And obviously when your characters are like max leveled, when you won't really have to like think of strategies to kill characters, you can easily kill characters. So at that moment, relic farming will become extremely easy for you. Obviously the stamina system is still there, like nothing you can do about it, you know, like the stamina system will always be there, be it Genshin, be it Honkai, be it Star Rail. So nothing you can do about the, like, you know, like stamina system. But all you have to do in the future, I feel like, is just open the game on your mobile phone, and if you have like a good amount of like, you know, stamina left, just put it in auto mode and like gather your relics, and that is it. That's all you need to do. So I feel like the relic system can be, as you play the game, it will be better and better, and you can actually not spend much time farming for it. You can do anything else while the game farms it for you when you put it in auto mode, that type of stuff. So that's the good part, I think, and everything else is the same as Genshin Impact. Everything else, with a few differences in the, like I said, the character models and the, you know, like the whole aesthetic and everything. I kind of like it more, a little bit more than Genshin. It looks a lot more livelier, this world. You know, like a lot of things are happening. Like for example, as you can see here, so many characters here in this place. Few characters are just moving around, just walking, doing their own thing. And the character models also look really nice. Just look at these character models. Beautiful. Just look at Bronya. Look at her ringlets. The ringlet hairstyle. Beautiful. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, there you go. That was my review. I'm enjoying it immensely, and I'm sure I'm going to keep playing this way in the future as well. So there you go. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you liked my account, and you know, like the characters that I got and all that. You know, like if there's anything you want to, like, you know, like if there's any, like, you know, mistake or anything wrong that I said, like I said, I'm starting this game. I might have made a few mistakes here and there while talking about the whole thing. If there's any kind of mistakes that I made, please correct me down in the comment section. I'll watch. I'll look at it, and yeah, I'll respond. And yeah, and like I said, everything is my opinion. You know, like this is how I feel about it. Obviously, you know, like opinions are subjective. If you have some different opinion, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And also let me know which characters did you get. You know, like I showed you my characters. You know, I'm very happy with the few characters that I got. I've been, you know, like the first few days have been quite lucky for me. I've gotten Brony, I've gotten Sere, I've gotten Clara, I feel like Bronya and Sele themselves complete the whole team for me. You know, like just both of them are just so good together. You know, like have a very nice, like, you know, like that. And any team with Bronya and Zere, just really good. So I'm quite happy with that. And obviously both Bronya and Zele are from Honkai Impact. You know, we have Bronya and Zele in Honkai Impact as well. So that's why I'm kind of happy that I got both of them. I'm kind of waiting for Himeko now. Hopefully I'll get her, like, you know, she spooks me someday in the future. But yeah, that is it. So like I said, let me know which characters you got, and you know, like other stuff that you want to discuss in the comment section. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future videos that I make of Honkai Star Rail. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.